Good morning, everyone. My name is David Wiles. I'm 36 years old and from Ironton, Ohio. I've been married for 17 years to Nicole Wiles, who teaches kindergarten at Rock Hill Elementary. I have four beautiful children, 8, 10, 12, and 14 years old. They all attend Rock Hill as well and play multiple different sports. I spend much of my evenings in a bleacher with a book, reading, doing homework, but I'd have it no other way. Myself, I like different sports. I love football. I watch Ohio State and Cincinnati Bengals all the time. Root for them, whether they're good or bad, it doesn't matter to me. Love baseball. I grew up sitting on the couch with my grandfather listening to the Cincinnati Reds on his little transistor radio that he had from looked like the 1920s. I don't know. I also love hunting and fishing. Me and my family take multiple trips out to Wyoming, Colorado, out west to hunt antelope, mule deer, elk, and we're hopeful to draw moose tags for next year. One of my favorite things is fishing. I just got into bow fishing. Shooting fish in the water with bow and arrow is quite challenging. I also like dirt track racing. It's like no other. I've done it since I was 17 years old. I started helping my brother. Later on, I got my own car. It was a sport that my whole family, my mom, dad, both my brothers, once we got married, my wife, my kids now enjoy going to the track. On usually every Saturday, sometimes Friday night, depends on which tracks are running. Throughout the years, I did a lot of things. I've logged, I've drove truck, and I've worked construction. One thing that I take pride in knowing that I know very well would be pipeline construction. I worked in the sewer and water industry for over 10 plus years for three different companies. And throughout that 10 plus years, I learned a lot. I started out as a laborer, went to laying pipe, working down in the ditches, very hard work. I graduated from laying pipe and started operating equipment where I operated anything from a farm tractor to a skid steer, all the way to dozers, excavators, rubber tar loaders, track loaders, just whatever the job needed. After that, field excavating seemed that I had a lot of potential and made me a foreman, put me over my own crew. I was responsible for anywhere to 4 to 6 guys at one time. I laid pipe during my foreman days and enjoyed it a lot. I had very good crews that worked under me, and from there they made me a superintendent. As superintendent, I ran anywhere from $400,000 jobs to $8 million jobs, just depending on what we had and what was going on and where. Most of that work was out of town. I was responsible for pre-construction meetings, which was with the engineering firm that designed a job. I was responsible for all safety meetings, in which I would have anywhere from 4 guys to 50 guys working under me. Every morning we would do a brief safety meeting before they got to work. Every month, on a monthly basis, we did production meetings. We would meet with the PSD, sewer district, water district. We would meet with the mayor, city councilman if it was in town, and we'd also invite the public to voice any concerns in which they had. When we started, I would do a brief presentation on what had happened that month, how far along we were on production, how far along we expected to be the next month, when our estimated completion date would be. Then we would open it up to questions from the city council and mayor. Once we addressed all their questions and concerns, we would open it up to the public for any questions or concerns in which they would have. And of course, when you're tearing up someone's yard, they have a lot of concerns and questions. But overall, I loved working in that work. It was dirty work. It was very physical. It was hard work, and I loved it. Unfortunately, in 2012, I sustained an injury to my lower back and to my neck. That would not allow me to do any of the physical work or run the equipment anymore, so I decided to try to go to a different direction with my life. come back to school, get my accounting degree, finish a 4-year business degree, and pursue a job that is a little less demanding. In the end, I'd like to thank everyone for watching my presentation. I hope I give some good points to throughout my life, what I did, what I liked, and hope you enjoyed. Thank you.